Hello, you beautiful Libra souls, and welcome to your monthly forecast. I'm Tracey, your intuitive life coach, here to offer some guidance on what energies to expect for the upcoming month. And this month we're looking at Sacred September. But before I go any further, for any of you with a birthday this month, I wish you the happiest of birthdays as we move into your season. So, this month is the month to take decisive action towards who or what is sacred to you. There's been a lot of time in retrograde reflection driving our focus inward to explore and redefine our core beliefs, our perspectives, our values. And the September energies offer this sacred space to gather your energy and realign with your true essence, your authentic self. So as always, if you're new here, welcome. But if you're not, you know the drill. I shuffle the cards as I go through my intuitive notes for the month, and then we get into your cards. So September 3rd, we have Venus, the planet of beauty, love, and relationships, going direct. So you'll find that any old wounds that you've been addressing or that came to the surface for you have brought about a renewed sense of self-worth and therefore heartfelt connections with all of your relationships, because all of our connections start with the connection to ourselves. On September the 4th, we have Jupiter, the planet of expansion, going retrograde. And this is the most positive retrograde energy that we can have. When Jupiter goes retrograde, we're asked to revisit any missed opportunities, and we may find that those things we've been trying to manifest suddenly materialize, or those problems we've had suddenly get resolved. So it's a beautiful energy. On the 9th day of the 9th month, it's like a karmic celebration, or almost like a reset, a reboot. It's a time to celebrate all that you've achieved this year to date, or this lifetime to date. On the 14th, we have the Virgo new moon, setting clear intentions for growth and transformation. This is very much a month where we're grasping what is sacred or who is sacred, and we're allowing that to grow and expand. So set clear intentions, excuse me, for growth and transformation in any area of your life. Work, career, home, love, health, wealth. I was away last week with bowling, and I did a lot of cheering and chanting, and my voice is breaking every now and then, so I do apologize. We will get through it. Just bear with me, Libra, okay? So take the risks, because with the Virgo grounded analytical energy, this will aid in making any changes that are needed with precision and purpose. So plant the seeds, water them with love, nurture them with belief, and surrender them to the soil of the universe so that they may grow. And then trust that they will do so. Trust the process. On the 15th, we have Mercury going direct. So that reflective time turns into directive time, okay? It's time to integrate the revision to gain forward momentum. It's like coming out of a heart, mind, body, soul cocoon, or reboot or service, and you're ready to operate from a clearer, more sacred space. On the 23rd, we have the equinox, which sees the earth vibrate higher. It sees the veil being thinner. It's a great time to soak up the magical wonder of life itself. The focus, that's the equinox. On the 23rd, we also have the sun moving from practical Virgo into beautiful balanced Libra. Your season begins. So the focus will be on evaluating connections and partnerships and relationships. There's a portal opening to them being more harmonious and balanced, seeking mutual cooperation. Thank you. cards are being very slippy today. And then on the 29th, we have the Aries full moon, illuminating whatever needs addressing for you head on so that you can move forward with determination. There's an opportunity to release the past, to break free of old patterns, and step boldly into a new chapter of your existence. I really do apologize. Forgive and release, and celebrate and calibrate so that you create space for your manifestations to take place. So how do we make the most, or how do we all make the most of Sacred September? We reflect on who and what is sacred. We set or reset our intentions, and we remain open to the growth and the change that is needed. We organize, we prioritize, we be brave enough to create the new habits, routines, and patterns while honoring the lessons we've learned along the way. We embrace the sacredness of who we are, the light, the dark, and everything in between. I want that one. Thank you. And we'll do the tarot in a moment. And we choose to embrace the sacredness of who we are, the light, the shade, the strength, the weakness, the feminine flow, the masculine drive, so that we can move forward with bold confidence, following who and what is sacred to us, so that we can truly feel alive. So it's quite a beautiful month energetically. Now, last month you had the throat chakra of sound, and the message was dreams coming true with no limits to what you can have, be, or do. And from memory, I think there was a little bit going on about mental repetition. And I feel like for some of you that will still be going on because of this card we have over here. But I'll get to that in a moment. So this month, you have the third eye chakra, and you're being asked to see things from a higher perspective, from seeing the truth, gaining the knowledge, and then using that knowledge as wisdom to gain clarity. So rising above the earthly matters to see the truth in all areas of your life. And you get the card of breathe. When negativity surrounds you, create a space where you can take a few minutes of reprieve to regain rationality. Close your eyes and take a slow, deliberate breath. Visualize love and positive energy coming to you with each breath in. And then imagine you are releasing fear every time you exhale. Let's take a moment now to practice breathing techniques. This can help you feel replenished. So I think we've all heard that saying of breathe in bliss, breathe out bullshit. They're asking you to breathe in love and positivity and breathe out fear. Breathe in love and positivity and breathe out fear and negativity. The mermaids and the mammals in the ocean must surface to take a breath. And this card comes as a perfectly timed reminder for you to stop for breath. When you learn to take long, slow, deep breaths, life takes on a new quality. You will be able to appreciate the beauty around you. The mermaid reaches for the surface of the ocean, just as you reach to break the surface of old patterns. You can transform an aspect of your life by slowing down and breathing deeply. So you're being asked, beautiful Libra, to find a balance between being and doing, to allow yourself to stop, pause, breathe. And sometimes it's when we stop and take this breath that we get the insight, that we see the truth, that we rise above these earthly matters to see the truth. Now, this card was talking about breathing in love and positivity and breathing out fear and negativity. And then this card is shining light. You have this desire to improve yourself. And this transforms fear into strength. Raise your thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. Love and accept yourself as a soul and discover the light that dwells within you. So breathe in love and positivity, breathe out fear and negativity, and allow that to transform into this self-belief and inner strength. And then surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. So when negative thoughts surface, say, "Thank you for sharing." And then quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So this may just be when those stinking thinking thoughts come in, and it's normal as humans to often think the worst. Just acknowledge them. Thank you for coming in. And then either question, assess, and then address, okay? Or assess and then progress. So assess, okay, well, why am I feeling this way? Why has this thought come in? Thank you for sharing. What am I going to do with this information? As you're breathing in love and positivity and breathing out fear and negativity and stepping into your strength, why has this thought come in? Is it an old thought? Is it an old pattern? Is it something I'm needing to let go of? Because you are ascending, you're learning and you're expanding and you're transcending. You're reaching for this new phase. And sometimes our thoughts, those negative thoughts, that mental repetition, we need to stop and take a breath. Because sometimes it's just hot air. It's just old stories, old truths. And we're changing the perspective around those truths to see the truth, the real truth, our truth now. And then you get the dragonfly. Be light-hearted and adapt. You're finding things out. You're changing. There's things coming to light so that you can heal. But both of these things are quite gentle. A hot air balloon rises quite gently, but can reach great heights. A dragonfly can rise, but it can also adapt. It can up, down, sideways. It can hover backwards, forwards. It's a beautiful creature for that. You're being asked to take a breather, almost laugh at those negative thoughts. Like, okay, thanks for coming in. What did that come in for? Cool. How can I adapt? How can I change in a light-hearted way? How can I rise above this and see the truth? The hot air balloon, the dragonfly, rising above. Preparing for this new phase. New things are coming. There's change and there's healing. Okay, what do we have from the tarot for Libra, please? Libra for September. Sacred September. Queen of Wands, sitting in your courage and confidence, determination, being focused on where you want to go. The Empress. So not only do you have the Queen sitting on her throne, you have the Empress sitting on her throne. And there's a harvest around her. Development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, taking the action to make it happen. And the Hanged Man. And what's the Hanged Man about? Pause, surrender, breathe. And then find a new perspective. Six of Cups. There's a bit of reminiscing going on. Childhood memories. Some of what you are working through, some of these old mental repetitions, stories, negative thinking could be something that was embedded in your childhood. And it could be something as simple as, I'm just going to pluck what they've given me. Money doesn't grow on trees. We've all heard it. I think 99% of us have had someone say it to us. It breeds scarcity, and it's a truth that isn't yours. And I used to upset my mum because I would say, well, actually it does, because we have paper money and paper comes from trees. And she used to, I won't tell you what she used to say, but we all have these truths that are embedded from childhood. What is no longer your truth? You are being asked to lightheartedly adapt and find a new way of changing that. And we have 2 there, so I'm going to go with those. Queen of Wands, courage, confidence, moving forward. The Empress, my goodness, I cannot speak. Mercury retrograde, come on and end already. Communication's killing me. This is growth, evolution, taking action, but once again, taking control. The Hanged Man, pausing, seeing things from a new perspective, taking a breath, having that deep insight, changing whatever, releasing whatever needs releasing so that you can change. We then have the 6 of Cups, reminiscing, childhood memories, nostalgia. Something that's coming up from your childhood that may need to be adapted. Things coming to light so they can be healed. 7 of Cups. Opportunities, wishful thinking, choices. There's a lot going on that you're thinking of doing. Okay, it's like you have a lot of opportunities, and which one? It's about that, coming back to that organize, prioritize. Don't try and balance everything at once. And then the 6 of Wands. There is progress, there is confidence, there is conquest, there is triumph. You have earned every one of your successes. Victory is yours. You overcome whatever this negative thinking is, whatever this fear is. You turn the fear and negativity into love and positivity and strength. And you move forward from that with victory. So whenever something comes up, is brought to light, breathe. Stop and say, thank you for sharing that. How am I going to change this negative into a positive? Or how am I going to change what's coming up and triggering or activating something within me? How do I change that so that I can move forward with it? You are starting to see the truth from a new perspective, rising higher, ascending, learning, expanding, preparing for a new phase. And that new phase, that new chapter is you sitting, standing, living from your truth, not the one that was implanted however long ago. Of course, all the normal YouTube jargon, hit the like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you would like to comment, I would love to interact with you even further. But otherwise, have an amazing sacred September. So much healing, love and laughter. Your intuitive life coach, Tracey. You've got this and I've got you. And 2023, no limits to what you can have, do or be.